What is up, guys? We are here with another Overprime video. Finally, the day has come. The patch notes are here. I procrastinated too much and I did not get that tank video out. So we're going to see the changes here. They just dropped like 10 minutes ago. I was just chilling on some Warframe. I feel like whenever updates happen, I'm going to be prepared now because I know it's going to drop around 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. So like I'll always be prepared if I don't have work early or something. And I do have work actually, but I think my schedule, I can align it when the patch days are coming, as long as I have like notifications beforehand, and usually it'll be on Thursday. So hopefully I'll always have these videos out for you right away. I do enjoy catching these right away for sure, because it's always all really exciting when they drop it, and I like just drop it and I literally see that as I go on and look at the Discord blowing up and going crazy. So anyways, we're gonna read the patch notes here. We're gonna see what's going on. I got a little bit of a spoiler from someone. Apparently magic users are nerfed. I don't know what that's about. I really don't want that to be the case. I hope that's just like directed towards Fae or something and not all magic users, because I think they're fine, and I don't think Shinbi and Countess really deserve it. They're the best girls, so well, Shinbi probably does, but I don't want it to be a universal nerf for magic. It doesn't sound good at all. Anyways, let's take a look here. Please tell me tanks are nerfed. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for. But if you guys do enjoy the video, please do leave a subscribe. I'm going to keep pushing on content like this, obviously bring it to you as fast as possible, as well as covering all things for him in Overprime. And dude, I'm so excited. Literally tomorrow I'll also be live. Just a little note here, I'll be live from 12 to like 6ish when he drops. So 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm gonna be live the entire time. I have work the next morning and I didn't take off or anything, so unfortunately I won't be able to keep going, but we'll have a good old stream. So if you guys want to see some Wukong gameplay, do check that out. I'll try to make the guide as soon as I possibly can. I might take another day to play him just to make sure, because I don't want to rush the guide, and I think that's the smarter option. But I'll make a video for Wukong the next morning, then I'll have a guide up either on the 20th or the 21st. It's either going to be one of the two, so look out for that. But yes, let's take a look at this right now. Greetings, warriors. It's Paragon, the Overprime. Here are the details regarding the patch. It is Wukong. New hero Wukong added. 6 new skins, man. Oh, God, look at her. Look at her. Yo, Decker looks awesome, by the way. Whoa, look, what is this, Chad? Wukong looks amazing as well, obviously. But dude, oh my God, dude, that Sarah skin looks so good. Can I make this the thumbnail? Okay, let's keep going. Oh my God. Oh, wait, hero introduction link. Hold on, let me. I don't know what this is about. How do I scroll in? Oh my God, it's blurry, but look at that beautiful Sarah skin, man. All right. All right, we're gonna go over this later. Let's look at the patch notes first. I do want to see this overview though. So let's close this out. Obviously, I'm not trying to dox myself, so. Oh, they might have it here. Wait, no. Oops. Sorry. Not prepared, dude. 4 a.m., okay? Skins won't be sold. So, guys, if you want those skins, you got to buy it before 8 p.m. tomorrow. They are going to be gone. Balance changes. Kill assist EXP gain adjusted before 25%. Oh, okay. Wait, no. This... Hold on. Hold on. You know, honestly, this sprint mode change isn't terrible. I actually think this is fine. Okay, let's read these, guys. This is, wow, this is fucking insane. Okay, dude, this is actually gonna be crazy. Wait, they changed a lot. So before I read this, just so you guys know, EXP from kills was not a big issue. It's the gold. So I'm hoping that when I scroll down, gold is going to be adjusted severely for anyone who gets a kill. Like, and I mean cut like in half. It's so... That's why laning isn't important, because the kill gold is too important. And I hope they buff laning gold as well as minion damage. Fingers crossed that's what's going to happen. I think I said that in one of my videos. I do, like, EXP, I always overlevel people despite them being, like, 20-0, which is weird. Because if you know how to farm, you'll just get overleveled. Anyways, kill assist EXP gain before 25%, it's now 20%. EXP gain rate and sprint mode have been heavily impacting the outcome of games. Obviously, because of high XP gain from enemy hero kills, assists, players have been frequently sprinting to lanes, fight, and then quickly return to their lanes. We believe that the ability of teammates to quickly participate in fights has been too impactful in the outcome of the game, so the XP gain from kills and assists has been decreased slightly. They should have went harder. They should have decreased it to 15% or something, and kept the support EXP blessing to give extra 5% EXP, as long as you're near one person or something. Or maybe more, I don't know. Because I feel like it's going to be very, this is problematic for the supports. I feel like supports get a massive nerf from this, you know, like, and even assist EXP was decent. Like, it wasn't bad or anything, but supports are good. Like I said, they're just going to get a massive nerf from this. Because as your carry's popping off, and if you die or anything, like, you suffer now, because you're not going to get any kills, obviously. So you now have a 5% reduction in EXP, when you weren't really part of the problem, you know, like, it was the person who was getting the early lead. There was no counterplay to that, and supports already fall behind. So it's like, I don't know, that's a weird change. I feel like they need to buff the gold buff in some way to compensate for supports. I don't really care about the person who gets the kill. It's just, again, this is all thinking about just only the support role, not any other role, just support role. Obviously, you want to stop snowballing and stuff like that. It's very apparent. I snowball all the time. I invade. So this is weird. I just think supports don't deserve that. It's weird. EXP gain rate and sprint mode have been heavily affecting games, blah blah. And then sprint mode, movement speed adjusted from 20 to 30%. Sprint mode can be used to quickly travel from one lane to another, allowing for minimal Tion loss when laning. It has been very difficult for heroes to deal with enemies sprinting into the lane. The laning phase sprint mode or sprint speed has been adjusted so that it takes longer to travel from other lanes. I think what they should have done, I mean, I think it's fine. I think that's warranted. As long as we still have sprint mode, I'm fine. What I think they should do, though, regardless, it takes like 2 seconds to get into sprint mode. They need to make it like a 3-second startup. It needs to take longer to get into sprint mode. That would severely impact people's ability to get away and also engage. The startup is just way too fast. Now, I do like this change, actually. I think this is a great change to slow down the game a little bit. Doesn't solve the issue at hand of gold farm and EX in laning, like, because laning isn't important, but we'll see. Oh, I see Tion balance here. Okay, I don't want to spoil myself. Let's keep reading. Portal gate cooldown adjustment. Dude, I said this. I legit said the portal should be, I said it should be 2 minutes and 30 seconds if it's not going to be 3 minutes, but I said 2 minutes at like, at minimum. This is a great change. This automatically makes it a lot less detrimental, because it was so annoying that every time you'd basically rotate over, you do a fight, you go back to lane, and then you'd rotate over again. Like, that was the entire gameplay of solo. It was so annoying. I also think I should remove the middle portal personally, but that's just me. Dual lane heroes have been pressured by enemy heroes that can quickly join fights due to the short cooldown of the portals. It has been very difficult to deal with uneven fights created by the portals, and it has had too much impact on the outcome of the game. Portal cooldown. I'm glad they didn't just outright remove it. I like the mechanic. I like having to watch the portal and like knowing, like, it basically is another objective, and people like are like, oh, it's a MOBA, it shouldn't have portals. Like, dude, it's a different MOBA, it's fun, and the portal mechanic is actually an objective. Like, you need to siege the portal as a solo, as a duo, whatever the situation is, to ensure that the enemy team isn't going to use it, utilize it, and gank it. And you also have to watch it to make sure you're not getting ganked or blasted. It's really, I think it's a really great mechanic. And I want it to stay, but I was advertising for the cooldown nerf. I definitely think that the cooldown nerf was needed. It was just too impactful. Like I said, every time you'd rotate, you just rotate the second you got back to lane. Clear one wave, rotate. Clear one wave, rotate. Clear, or you'd be in the fight and then you'd rotate back to your lane with the portal and clear the wave. It's like stupid. Like, honestly, I think maybe 3 minutes wouldn't be that bad. We'll see how this affects it. Tion movement speed adjusted. Ooh, that's a good change because of the slow movement of Tion movement speed was lost in the lanes. So before melee, it was 200% in range, 100%. This movement speed. Oh, it's damage. So the movement speed increased. I don't know the values of movement speed in this game. This is good though. This helps sieging towers and inhibitors way easier. It gives more impact. Tion damage to other Tions. So before melee, blah. Now the Tions absolutely destroy each other. The melees specifically are extremely cracked, by the way. Your goal is literally just to get your melees to the other, like, you know, amount of Tions. Like, what if you're Aurora and you just stack up the melees? Well, don't you just straight up win? I want to try that. This is a good change. I didn't even think about this. This is a good change. I still think Tions need to do more damage. That might be a thing they're going to add later. I don't know, because they already mentioned damage of Tions, but that needs to be a thing. Tions doing more damage to players, because I feel like, again, you ignore the minions, you walk around the. Also, they need better tracking. They need to track you more when you go to the side of the lane, because a lot of the times it's you just trying to dodge the minions, and they won't fully follow you all the time. Sometimes they do, but a lot of the times they're very stuck in that straight linear path. So I think they need to roam a little bit in the lanes to make it a little bit wider. Maybe even go to the jungle a little bit like smite minions do. The smite minions literally go on a journey, and dude, when the smite minions hit the jungle, they literally go in the hyperbolic time chamber and they come out as fucking monsters. It's insane. They just don't die. So the Tion execute HP range adjusted 30 to 35%. I don't think it's going to change anything really. Wait, due to the damage output adjustments for Tions, it has gotten harder for players to time, let's say, response to. I think this shouldn't be a thing. Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought they were nerfing it so it was harder to get last hits. No, I think it should be the other way around. I don't think that the last hitting needs to be it doesn't need to be changed at all, but I think if it was going to be changed, I think it should be harder to last hit. So again, that would also put more emphasis on laning, and it also might make it so you want to use your abilities more. It might make it harder for certain characters, I guess, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, why make it easier to clear minions? That still helps snowballing. That's just my take. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a dev. Maybe they have a better insight and data for that, but that doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, why would you? So you're trying to stop snowballing. So, but it's harder to kill Tions now, I guess, or it's whatever. Like, it's not even harder. They don't have more health. So you make it easier to kill them. Like, that doesn't. It's weird. Anyways. Due to the damage adjustments for Tions, it's gotten harder for players to time less in response. Change execution HP has been slightly increased. Super Siege Tion size. Super Siege Tion size. Super and Siege Tions were hard to distinguish, and they were too small, making it look like they weren't very important. The size of increased. Yeah, dude, those super minions, like I always thought they were regular guys. I'd walk up to them, beat the shit out of me. They actually are monsters. Ooh, yeah, this is a great change. It should scale better, but this is a fantastic change. Towers have not been effective in keeping heroes safe. It has been hard for players to deal with enemy. Now, you don't want towers to be too strong because you don't want that to be just like a waiting game. But at the same time, there needs to be plays that you can do, because I run in tower all the time, and I get out with either a slither of HP depending on who I am, or I just get out with like half. It's just not balanced. Characters like Aurora should be awarded for having a mechanic that takes towers. Or, you know, like certain characters have that. Or Zeta, like, for nullifying the damage and, like, completely just ignoring it. Characters like that need to be rewarded for that. But right now, you could just run in as any character and pretty much just dive a tower. So that's a good change. I think it should scale proportionally with your HP better. Because when you go into the training mode, it doesn't scale well with tanks. And even carriers can take, like, 8 shots before they die, which is crazy. They should take, like, 4. From an inhibitor. Now, the inhibitor might not scale properly because of the time or whatever. I don't know. But in the training room, you don't take that much damage. Sprint buff adjustments. Prime Spirit summon condition changed. A random element Prime Spirit would appear every spawn. A random element Prime Spirit appears upon the first spawn at that wait, and that same element Prime spawn. Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. So hold on. Because of wait, no. So before a random prime element spirit would appear every spawn, a random element prime spirit appears upon the first spawn, and that same element prime spirit continuously spawns. I don't like that. Wait, so you only get one spirit? That literally makes it a snow. I get it, but like this makes it so every character is just like, so for instance, right? First off, if we get mana or the other buff, we're literally only good, or for wind is okay. But if we get mana and health regen, all we're doing is getting this for gold. They better have buffed it, but all we're doing is getting it for gold at that point. So I really only want earth or damage, right? And if I'm a tank or if I'm hybrid, I'm okay with either. But even if I'm hybrid, as long as the tank items aren't destroyed, I still would want sorry, I was reading pendant confinement changes, so whatever. I would still want the earth, most likely, because obviously tanks are broken. They might be nerfed here, but I would still want the earth. So it's a little weird. This is I don't understand. Maybe I'm not understanding this change. Because a random element spirit it was not possible to strategize around them. Prime spirits now spawn in a fixed element, which strategies can be made around them. For example, the buffs that can be obtained after defeating prime spirits. When the earth spirit appears, prime spirits also affect items. When the Earth Spirit appears, players can maximize its buff effect by planning and acquiring defense items. Like, yeah, I get that, but like no carry is going to build defensive. Like, oh, they have one magical defensive item. They don't have any physical, right? Like, this is a weird change. Like, I guess your mages will be tankier, but like, I'd always pray that Earth Spirit's going to spawn. I don't like this change at all. I think the random spawn was fine. It offers more variety as well. I do understand though, like it was randomized, but it's like I think that's fine. I don't know. This change is a weird change. Pendant confinement adjusted cooldown before 15%, now 10%. That's fine. I think I said that was impossible. Oh, I didn't release the video. Dude, okay. I really kind of want to release the video and see, like, this is the changes that I wanted, but we're going to see here. I'll tell you what they were. All right. Max monostat removed. Wait, what? Pendant confinement adjustment. Max monostat removed. What? Oh, that passive has a massive nerf. Dude, why don't they just make it... I think that was fine. Why don't they just make it melee? Oh, wow. Okay, no, it's still ranged. Okay, that's interesting. So they changed it. The slow is now 15% from range. That's good. That's a good change. I'll still probably build Pendant, to be honest. Like, I'll definitely still build it. What is mana? Item component, mana gemstone removed? Oh, they reduced the price. Okay. Please tell me they nerfed more than... Okay, I see mana black hole. So let's see here. Sweet Life, health adjustment. They should nerf this by half. So I said in my video, so for Sweet Life, right? Or for Pendant, I really wish I did this video now. I think I said you could probably tack off 5% just to make it a little bit more balanced. I don't know. It says max mana stat removed, so I'm assuming that the 350 mana isn't a thing. But I think the magical defense is still too high. Like, that's still the core issue of the item. It's like the passive, but the defense is still extremely high. So you still get the passive benefit every 10 seconds, which is fine for melees. Like, I think it's a fine item still for melees. I think the range users are going to not want it anymore because their damage isn't as consistent, but still. Yeah, that's weird. But it's 120 now for the damage, which, again, the damage isn't that important. It's really the slow. The damage is important to an extent, but it's like the slow is the biggest thing. Max health adjustment. Item recovery effect cooldown adjusted. 5 seconds, 20 seconds. I don't know. I still don't really know what this is. Sweet Life, and Pendant Confinement have too much of impact on caster balance. The item synergize too well with heroes with good damage resistance, particularly the Fae, Gadget, and Bilica. Wow. No, that's just the most played ones, probably. So that's why you saw them all the time building it. Like, it's weird. Allowing those heroes to have very high defense, even as casters, leading to increased win rates in hero bans. The biggest problem was the max mana stat that allowed them to continuously use skills and utilize item effect, which allowed them to stay in fights. So, hot take, I never ever once, I know they're nerfing it now, and we might see this tomorrow and I'll show you, I never once have struggled, even once, as a physical damage dealer against any of these characters when they were building Pendant. Never, not one time did I ever struggle. As mages, I've struggled before, because a lot of the times, if I couldn't get to the carry for some reason as like a Belica, it was hard to like, or like a Fae or something. And my mid really was counter building me. And the jungler was tanky. It was very hard to find kills. But they never could kill me anyways as a mid laner, like literally ever. And on top of that, what is it? Freaking as a what is it? True carry. Okay. As a carry, you blew them up in like 2 seconds. Just why, like, your carries would farm mids who built like this. And I get it, it's not high rank, but dude, in high rank, man, if a Fae walked up to me with freaking Pendant, I just rocked her. Yeah, she slows me. I mean, she has a million slows, but that damage only, the 150 damage only applied every 5 seconds after she cast an ability. So she had to wait 5 seconds to get 150 more damage while I'm just shooting her every, within those 5 seconds, she already lost 1200 HP. And she has no physical if she builds it second or first, whatever. Anyways, not for Anto, let's keep going. These patch notes seem long enough. Magical damage decreased for Mana Black Hole. So it doesn't... Wait, what? The base skill coefficient for has been adjusted for cast. Adjustment decreases their base damage at the beginning of the game. This is what I want for carries. What the hell? That's so insane. Why? That's weird. They're just nerfing mages. It's so odd. People were crying too much about Fae and Gadget all the time, and even Belica to some extent. Now they're just nerfing all casters. So they nerfed all the abilities. All their main abilities. Like, Gideon's Rock is nerfed now. Jesus Christ, man. He did not need that. Now Fae needs a nerf. They nerfed all of her... Wait, which one is her mana regen? I think it's this one, right? They just nerfed the cooldown? No, they nerfed Shin... Wait, no, they buffed Shinbi. Wait, no, they nerfed it. Why is it 0.25 to 0.3? Am I missing something? Isn't that higher? Okay, well, the number is lower, so whatever. Nerf. So Forest Wind and Forest Will. I don't know which one these are. I know the whatever, and Forest Judgment is her ult, obviously. I think Forest Wind, I don't actually know what that is. I think it's the regen. It says it has a very base low value early, but does this affects their late game pretty heavily? Shouldn't be needed a nerf, so that's fine. Yeah, they nerfed the crap out of her ultimate. Jesus Christ, man. FaZe needs a nerf too. Her E got a nerf, but like that's not gonna change much, dude. She's still gonna blast you. Needs an ult nerf too. Bellica's fine. Like she does a lot of damage, but she only has 1 damaging ability basically. Maybe 2, kind of 3 with her ult. Still a counter to tanks, doesn't change anything. Howitzer did not need a nerf, dude. Howitzer got slammed. Why is this number higher? Am I reading this wrong? Maybe it's secretly a buff. This looks horrible for Howitzer, by the way. That's a huge change. That's a ginormous change, by the way. So certain mages were a problem. So they just decided to nerf all. Why did Gadget not get a bigger nerf? I mean, I know she just got nerfed, but this is like, look at Howie, man. Howie struggles and his ability is way harder to hit. That's crazy. Anyways, Countess, her damage is really high. I feel like she'll still be pretty top tier. Her Blood Ripple is pretty strong still. Oh yeah, this is her Spin Slash. Her Blood Ripple got a little bit of a nerf. So all they did was make it hard to. Oh my god, yo! If I ever see a Wraith again, oh, that's crazy. I'm running his family. Gotta establish dominance all over here. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. The high base damage of caster has been causing problems. No, it hasn't. Casters were able to quickly clear lands and intervene in other lands. No, that's not the reason. Adjusted item focus on defensive items that have magical power. The base damage of skills have been lowered to coefficient has been increased, so the casters are weaker in the early game, but can be stronger in the mid to late game. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I get it. So what they did was make their late game stronger. Okay, this is literally what I want them to do to carries. I don't think mages early were ever a problem, by the way. This is a stupid change. This is literally, you know what this is gonna happen? This is gonna make it so the jungle, they need to have jungle nerfs down. Or sorry, I see Zena nerfs. They literally need to have tank nerfs. Because I run over mid laners anyways as a jungler, and I literally dive towers and farm them. Literally go in any of my VODs, watch my rank games, like it's just me running at mid all the time. They have a pendant and I just dog them, or they have a normal mid build and I just dog them. Their base damage early was never a problem. It is a problem for the carry. If you go mid as a carry, you always get out traded by a proper mage because they hit so hard. Now this makes it impossible to do that. I want them to do this to carries because I feel like their solo lane potential, it isn't good, but it's easy to get out of control after a couple of kills and then rotating at the right time. So I think carries should just be weaker earlier than they are, like especially Sparrow. She hits very, very, very hard. It's just weird. Odd. I don't know. Didn't like it. Weird change. I mean, I guess we'll see. Like casters are weaker. I get it now though. I was wondering why the number was higher. They were telling me the base damage and then they nerfed the coefficient. So the actual number of their main damaging abilities. Some people got hit harder than others by a long shot. But I mean, FaZe, once I get to endgame, it's disgusting. Shinbi, it's gonna be disgusting. I can't believe they buffed Countess's damage too. That makes no sense to me. Like Countess actually got a buff in her damage. Like GG. Granted, her Blood Ripple only by 0.1, but still, it's still a pretty decent change. I get it now. So Wraith's, his late game is better, but his early game is still gonna be just as shit as before. It's crazy. Even worse, honestly. Alright, anyways. Zena, hero balance change. I know this video is going to take forever, dude. It's already 23 minutes in the recording. It's going to be a long video. Lead through time. R&B, fully charged damage increment skill. Before 50%, now 30%. Wait, what? Oh, this is actually necessary. If you guys don't know, I made a tier list before. Zena is S tier. No one plays her right. She's still S tier. She's still broken. Absolutely bonkers, broken, crazy. I think this is fine. I think it's, I don't know how you're supposed to nerf it. I think they should nerf the distance, honestly. I think they should buff the damage back up to 40% and then nerf the distance by like half. Like she just dashes too far. I think that's the pretty good issue. Like I feel like I'll still be able to dominate even with the dash not being so strong, just because it goes so goddamn far. There's like no counterplay to it, you know? It's such a fun mechanic, but it's like it's so broken. Like how do you fix that? Make it do no damage. That's it. You make it do no damage, right? Like she doesn't do that much damage. She's more of a frontline engager. I don't know. Which is what they're trying to do, but it's like that's not enough. The skill at level 2 had high damage output and kill and instantly. That is true, and enabled the hero to clear the lane notably faster than other heroes. That's true, but if you did it at level 1, you lost the lane. I remember I told my friend one time, I was like, dude, she's gonna get her dash first, which she did. Usually Zeta's lane don't get their dash first, because they're too scared. Most Zenas don't even get their dash first all the time, which is odd to me. It's the strongest ability. It's the only ability you really have that does damage. But anyways, if they dash at the lane at level 1, if you turn around and kill them, your minions focus them, and you kill them so fast. Like, I fought Zenas a couple of times, like once or twice in solos. I never really see them in there. But if they ever decided to dash the lane, immediately they died. Even halfway through, they would usually die. Because your minions had, like, she didn't clear all of them, and she goes to attack them. You're focusing a lot of damage on her, and she's getting shot. I do agree, though, her lane clear was absurd, and I think this is a warranted change for lane, but you didn't really see her in solo ever, because she's very hard to play against other people who have multiple escapes, and her only form of damage is literally a dash, which is her movement, so it's like, and then her ult, of course, but that's level 6, so early on, she just kind of struggles in lane. I do think it's good, though, because I feel like I could have played her, I played her carry once, and I was like, it was just me just dogging the carry the entire time. Like, I don't really know what you're supposed to do in that situation. I don't think she's a good carry, but it was working pretty well. And I was like, wow, this is because I would just dash at them and they would start shooting me. They'd do everything they can to me, and it didn't matter. My support would support me. This other support would try to stun me and all this stuff. I knocked them both up, just stuff like that. Anyways, as a result, using Xena created a huge progress between teams at the beginning of the game, which could impact the battle's outcome. So charge damage increment has been adjusted. This is good. This is a good change. Her ult, I don't think it really needed a nerf. Full damage Xena probably is, again, tank Xena looks like it's going to be stronger unless they nerf tanks. Oh, thank God. Yes, they're nerfing Muriel. The skill used in avoiding an amazing critical moment was used to get on enemy targets and killing both. I can't believe they hit Xena like harder than I thought they would. That's crazy. Ult and her dash. I think it was warranted. I think she's S tier. I'm just surprised because no one's playing her in any of my games. 200 coefficient nerfed. That is her shield, I think. This is her, yeah, this is her speed up. And yeah, she needed nerfs. Muriel's skills consume less mana than those of the heroes, making her a great hero and experienced player. Some amount of her skills also had a longer maturity. Yep, making her stay. They didn't nerf the cooldowns, did they? No, they did. Oh, no, this is the duration. They didn't nerf any cooldowns. So you kept the small cooldowns, but nerfed that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, wait. His stun wasn't wait, it wasn't 3 seconds? Yeah, that's crazy. It feels like fucking 3 seconds. This is a lie. It's a 3-second stun. I mean, they nerfed it by 0.5. That's not going to change that. Tenacity is going to be a bigger effect, though. But, I think they should keep it. I mean, I don't know, man. It feels way longer than 2 seconds. That's weird. Shock bullet, knockback distance decrease. Oh my dude, they're hitting all the abilities that were so fucking annoying. I've been saying Rampage's rock needs a nerf. Well, 0.5 is fine. I feel like it's not going to be that big of an issue, but I've been having less and less problems with this rock because I play a lot of Wukong. I play a lot of Sereth and I dodge it. Like, there's stuff like that. Like, and it's a single target ability. I was starting to think the ability doesn't need a nerf, but it's kind of unhealthy against newer players. So I feel like this buff his rest of his kit and nerf his rock because he's so weak outside of that, aside from just being a wall. But you might as well have a Sephiroth, you know? Better chase, better pin, better tank, honestly. As long as you don't have anti-heal for Rampage. He's a better tank. Twin Blast got a nerf in mobility. I think that was not necessary at all. Please revert that. Like, his mobility's fine. Please revert that. I do think that, was it just gonna 20% all the range? Like, these are the only 2 carries with escapes. Did Sparrow get a nerf? Jesus. Wait, oh, this is the shield he places down. Still got a nerf. That's crazy. He's even less of a support now. 4 seconds. It's still, they don't nerf cooldowns, man. They're just nerfing the ability itself. That's crazy. Nerf the cooldown. Revenant attack speed was anyone speed of loading animation was very fast. Due to this advantage, performance is normally better than other rangers. To help with this issue, the ice speed has been adjusted. Rain's gonna hate this, man. He's never gonna play her again. Oh, they nerfed phase. Wait, what? Wow, that's crazy. They buffed her link. That's insane. No fucking way! Did they buff Shinbi? Guys, I played Shinbi ranked. I've been dominating. I've had the worst, like, I'll go from like 0-5 to like 20-5 in a Shinbi game. They actually just buffed her damage. So Phantom E's movement speed boost didn't synergize as well with Shinbi with their skills. Yes, it did. Granted, it doesn't really matter because you have mini Moda and 2 dashes. So it's whatever. But I honestly didn't know there was a movement speed increase. I'm not gonna lie. The skill was not useful or effective in combat or the jungle. Wait, what? Wait, what? That is not true. Wait, okay. Who's reporting this? What data are they looking at? Yo, I jungle with her all the time with the E. Well, a lot of the times I'll build Zimias. So I don't see any Zimia nerf. Wow, tanks are still busted. That's crazy. No, it wasn't. What? What? Dude. They gave Shinbi back her healing. Yo, I'm a hardcore Shinbi main now. Dude, the Shinbi guide is gonna be stronger. I'm so glad I didn't make the guide. That was gonna be my next guide. I was making it. I started like I went into the training room and started recording a little bit of it. And I stopped it because I was like, I wanted to test a couple other items because I haven't tested full lifesteal Shinbi ever yet, and I really want to see the viability of it because I've seen people do well. Improve that smart keys can be set in game. Oh wait, what? What do they mean? Wait, smart keys like custom keybinds? I think it's keybinds for each character. I hope so. I don't really know. I mean, that's great. That's amazing. This is awesome. I'm here. I want to see this because it says Wukong. Yeah, it has to be custom keybinds for each character. I guess it's also sensitivity. Is this control sense? Yeah, sensitivity for each character. That's cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure this is custom hero keybinds, and I was asking for that for so long. I've kind of already gotten used to all the characters' abilities, but dude, if I could have everyone's right click be their main form of damage, oh, we in here, baby. Please give me a quick casting though. If a player quits a game due to errors, their penalties will be eased upon reentry. Thank fucking God. Log in at marble screen volume adjusted. That was pretty loud. In-game English announcer improved. The hero selection time has been increased. Thank God. It's very fast. We're back to default theme, which, you know, whatever. I'm gonna be glad to see this vibrant map again, though. I do like the snow map. I hope it comes back next year. Sprint mode animation improved. Cool. Countess, you got to see her dump truck still. Hero status has been distinguished from the hero. Wait, what? Status can be distinguished from. Oh, okay, I see. So it's gonna tell you if you hero zoned. Okay. Con display and indicator UI, no board chat window improved. So that's the where the window signal is. I guess you could see it better. I wish it was a before and after picture. Of shield decrease, improve visibility of shield decrease on the health bar. Interested to see what that's going to look like. You can kind of see. I'm curious at the blue thing too. Complete. Oh, competitive mode is added to custom games. Cool. So we can have custom competitive matches. Awesome. For you diamond rank players, you guys trying to do some run some scrims? Hit me up. Jungle monster recognition process reset process. Wait, improved? Wait, what? I don't know what that means. I'm confused. I think it goes back, it resets faster than it did before, so it's harder to get objectives. That's my guess. I think which is crazy. Oh, dude, okay, guys, I'm actually gonna delete everybody. Party invite feature added at the bottom right of the friends list and main screen. Oh wait, never mind. It's still. I was gonna say never mind. I think it's still for friends. They need to add a lobby number or something because I really hate the fact that I have to like add people to play. Because if you guys want to play, I think I'm at like 100 or something like that. So, that's cool. Spectator system improvements. POV spectator mode added. Select and change spectator target function improved. Camera speed spectator view target. I think this is when you're like in-game hero portraits change to default portraits. What? Graphic definition feature added. I can't see these features to be honest. Oh, it's just like a sharpening thing. It looks like UI graphic, etc. sharpen, so it's gonna make it a little clearer. That's cool. I wonder if it's gonna have like some kind of outline or like a sharper look to it. Kind of like I guess there's like settings like that where you can kind of like make it more crisp. Or if you guys ever use like a UI shader. Hero tab, my hero portrait size adjusted. And select status display improved. Oh, they look big. Wait, what? Yo! Oh God, I'm a Faye main now, baby. Yo, what is this random change? Wait, does she get like her old skin? I hope they keep that as a skin, right? They don't say it. Like, wow, what a random change, dude. She looks great though. Like a fan goddamn-tastic change. I like her so much, man. Keep her old model though. People are probably gonna cry about it. Her ears are, she doesn't have those giant elf ears anymore. Dude, she already looked good before, but goddamn, she's actually wife now. Top 3 easily. Top 3 waifus. All right, the waifu tier list is gonna be better than, yo, I'm a Fei main now. Yeah, sorry guys. Sit down. I'm a mid main. Holy crap, man, looks great. Sorry, it's been going for 35 minutes. I'm just reading random shit now. I'm reacting to this like obviously real time, so wow, that's a lot. During the quick battle position selection phase, if a player doesn't make a selection, a random position will be selected after 2 seconds. The player will be able to view the random selected position. Okay, normal, yeah. Respawn inhibitor icons have been added to the minimap. Wasn't that already a thing? I guess it's going to be clear. XP gain balance has been adjusted. Yes, that we saw that. This is just a bunch of bug fixes. So that's it. Pretty much it. I do want to see if they fix the teleport. Let me look real quick. Teleport. Do anyone see Aurora's name anywhere? I saw Countess somewhere. Here we go. Oh, so now, this was a bug? So now you know sometimes how you use your ability, you would just bounce on people's heads? That's not a thing anymore, it looks like. It's cool. Oh yeah, dude, sometimes you can throw your sword on the wall. It was weird. So I hope you can't place it in orb anymore. Shit's annoying. I don't see anything about the dash bugs. I think it's a ping issue, like I said. Oh, all right. Well, wait, what? Oh. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, cool. You could open the hero shop Yeah, this is a bug, dude. That's weird. I thought it was just like a weird thing. Yeah, every time you open the hero shop, it stops sprinting. You had to keep holding the button or press the button again. Dude, wow. So overall, they have some good changes. I don't like what they did to mages. I'll be frank. I think I said that up there. Terrible change. I think most of the mages early game damage are not warranted. I like that their late game is stronger though, because they have so much trouble killing tanks. But that being said, I get it. Like they nerfed the core items that mages built, but they didn't touch any of the tank items. Like, I don't think you guys realize mages are weaker. No damage items were added. No items were altered to counter tanks in any way, shape, or form. And the tank items are still as strong as before. So this makes tanks even stronger. Aside from Shinbi, every single tank. You know what's crazy as well, by the way? They said all casters' coefficients were changed. Aurora didn't get touched. So she is still a viable mid. She's a fantastic mid. And she's stronger than ever before. That is fucking crazy. They nerfed Mana Black Hole, which is cool, but man, so I can actually still put out that tank video. It'll probably come after the Wukong update, and what I wanted to happen, I have it recorded already, but now that I know that they didn't change literally anything of what I said except Pendant to an extent, we're gonna upload that video at some point. So look out for that. Video is still coming. Thank God. I'm kind of glad, but like at the same time, like I'm sad we're gonna be still in a tank beta. Nothing has changed. We're still in it. All they did was nerf casters. I hope they add another patch later in the month, because like they're supposed to patch once a month. Or hopefully it's early February, because Jesus Christ, a lot of these changes are good. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them are necessary. Like the Murdoch change, the Twin Blast change, it was not necessary at all. The Still change, I don't think this was an issue, but whatever. The reloading change, I don't think was an issue either. I don't know why that happened at all. I think that's bad for him. But they did. I want them to nerf carries early game, not their kits, right? Their damage early, I think, needs to be tuned down a little bit so they don't snowball as easily, like what they did for mages. But yeah, I mean, like I'll link the patch notes below as well, guys. Sorry, I'm stunned. Tanks are still gonna be broken, so we're gonna dominate as Wukong. You're probably still gonna see 3 tanks a game. You're probably gonna see a lot more Aurora mid, maybe even Shinbi mid. Man, she heals on the damage dealt. She does a lot of damage as a tank, and I mean a lot. I'm curious on how much she's gonna heal as a tank. But Shinbi God tier now, you're probably gonna see her every game. How much you want to bet now? People are gonna say she was broken before. She was easily S tier. If you guys didn't know how to play her. I was gonna make a guide for that. Look at my my matches as her. Go back to my VODs. I've had ranked games as her like 2. I think I have 2 or 1 so far. I'm not sure. And I mean, like, wow, I don't know. That's weird. But I want to make a bet right now. Shinbi is going to be one of the most top played, most banned characters. Oh, not maybe most banned, but you're going to see Shinbi like every game. I want to make a bet with you guys. This is actually going to happen for sure. I think we're going to see more tanks and more Aurora. I think that's just going to be like, no one's going to want to play now the nerf characters. Maybe more carries. I'm sad Kalari and Chimera didn't see any changes. Like, why? That they need some love for sure. I feel like they don't, like, I don't know. These are some weird changes. And a lot of it came from community outcry, I could tell. There are some really nice changes, like especially the smart keys thing. That looks amazing. Just some quality of life stuff. Competitive and custom is cool. And we're getting Wukong. Like, he might be another, again, he's going to be a tank, right? So he's probably going to be another broken element to the game. They didn't change any of the tank items, though, which is crazy to me. All right, anyways, we're not done, actually. Let's go look at the Wukong. I know it's going to be a very long video, but I'm curious to see what they have for him. So we have the release trailer. If you guys didn't see it, watch the last video. It's also, I think, linked down below. Wukong was born on Laros as a sage of the planet Etanus, but raised amongst the Huan. He became best friends with Fang Mao, who grew up in the who came up to be an elder of Huan. He is bright and positive and likes to pull pranks to socialize. He seeks to recover Fang Mao's lost memories of their childhood together and find the ancient Huan text, the Book of Huan. Dude, that's so wholesome. That's so wholesome. So before, Fang Mao hated him and locked him in a cave for like 1,000 years, and then he broke out and he just wanted to mess with Fang Mao again. But he pretended to be like Fang Mao's disciple. Okay. So he doesn't summon clones until level 6. I could obviously tell, or it's an active. That's cool. So at level 1, so he doesn't have his clones early, which is nice. That's good. That's a good. I was gonna say that his early game could be thwarted pretty heavily if he doesn't have his clones at level 1. They don't. The Chimera doesn't get his healing at level 1, so this is good. This is good. Anyways, swing staff Mihu deal physical damage, 2 birds, 1 stone. Extends the staff of Mihu after learning change stance. Different landing actions and bonus effects are available depending on the stance. Strike pushes an enemy hit by the staff and stuns them for a set time, dealing physical damage. So it's a stun now and it's a push. Someone mentioned that in one of my comments. They said it's a stun and a push now. I don't think the stun is necessary, but that's just me. I mean, we'll see how he plays, but it's like, if you're pushing them away, you want, like, that was always a thing in Paragon. You never, like, it's a small stun, so it's like, whatever. But you never wanted to push them away when you're trying to get a kill, but people kept doing that. Nimble plunges the ascendant staff to the ground and leaps toward the direction faced. That looks amazing, by the way. Oh, dude, look at that animation. I'm mating him, actually. Can leap by pressing the jump key while midair. After learning chain stance, different landing actions and bonus are available depending on the stance. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, he has a stance change. Which I don't think they mentioned here. Yeah, they mentioned it here. So this is Q. I guess the stance changes is... No, so his staff extension is his R and B. He doesn't have like a main form of damage except his, like, yeah, his main form of damage is his like staff push. But yeah, anyways. He's pretty much just an auto attacker for the most part, though. He's like a prime auto attacker. Oh, dude, he looks amazing. The cloud walk. So it's his E. So that's, I think that's my 4. I'm not sure. You can swap between strike and nimble stances. Different bonuses applied. I think he gets more damage in the one stance and more defense in the other 2. His passive. He has a passive. Chance to leave Mihu's mark on all Tians or monsters on the battlefield. Mihu mark is continuously applied to all created monsters. All created monsters. What? Okay, anyways. Additional effects. Strike. Grants a set amount of gold if a monster bearing Mihu mark is killed. Wow. He gets extra gold. Recovers a... Oh, and Nimble. Recovers a set amount of health if a monster is bearing Mihu's... He just gets a free passive like that? How much health do you get? I'm curious. So his R skill. Selectable basic task summons a clone. Clone stays summoned in area and deals single damage. Wukong with the cloud experience. Wukong clone has big stack speed of 1, which increases by 0.7 every time the skill level increases. Wow. Yeah, I mean, his ultimate is literally the passive. So you have to get to level 6. Dude, look at that. Look at Wukong in mid, dude. He looks crazy. Man, he looks amazing. Look at the end. I can't wait to play him, man. I cannot wait. Holy, I'm going to 5-stack and lock him in for the first, like, 10, 15 games. Wow, dude. All right, well, we have, I don't know, it's 5 a.m. right now. That's it. That's the patch notes. I'm a little disappointed that tanks are still going to be meta. I'm not going to lie. I wish they made more drastic changes to the items. All they did was nerf items. That's it. That's all they did. They buffed Shinbi, which is stupid. I'm she she's my main now. Let me tell you, it's cool. Like now she can mid lane even more viably. But the fact that tanks aren't broken and mages are literally weaker. Shimby's one of those mages that are weaker, but she has healing now, and she could probably still be a tank. Not as strong as she was, but still a tank. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. The base damage is still decreased, but the coefficient's higher, so the scaling is better. So she wants to build more power. I still build like 2 or 3 damage items on Shimby though. That should be enough. But the healing is going to set her off into a different state, man. It's going to be insane. Maybe the Vamp book is going to be go to. Anyways, that's the patch notes, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We have like 16, 17-ish hours. I think it's 17 hours until the patch. From as the time of this recording, video's probably gonna go out in about an hour. I know it was a 45-minute video. I'm sorry, I was rambling. I was like taking it all in. I'm very disappointed that there is no tank changes though. That is so sad. It's just gonna be giant meat sticks walking around, like 3 or 4 of them a game probably now. Oh god, his animations look so cool. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I mean, I want to see how all this is going to affect everything. I'm excited to see the minion changes. I want to see how laning is going to be now. I'm glad they nerfed EXP. I feel bad for supports, but other than that, I mean, kill gold is still going to be a core issue. I feel like they should have hit that too by like 10%, 20%, whatever it is. I think honestly by half would be fine. I have games where I'm dropping so many kills, obviously in casuals, that I'm full build within 20 minutes, 22 minutes, right? I think it was my fastest time was like 21, 22 minutes. Like I was full build. That was after like a 30 something kill game though, but still, I don't know, man. They need to work on that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'll see you guys in 17 hours. Peace.